Welcome back, folks, to a brand new video.
So with another new year comes another opportunity to think about the possibilities of what destinations to visit in Europe. In this video, I'll take you through my choices of some of the most scenic locations and experiences you can try this year. So let's take a look at 10 the best destinations to visit in Europe. Switzerland, the land of 4 languages, and it's all about that once-in-a-lifetime journey, the heart-racing alpine pursuits and its urban culture. But here, I think you should experience the Bernina Express. A scenic train ride that reveals the stunning landscapes of Switzerland. So picture yourself travelling through lush green valleys, passing pristine lakes, or being surrounded by towering alpine peaks. So the Bernina Express offers those panoramic views, especially inside, and it includes landmarks like the Landwasser Viaduct and the Alps. So why take this journey? So it's one of the most authentic and immersive trips you can take through the heart of the Swiss Alps. And like where every turn brings you face to face with the natural beauty that defines Switzerland.
Number 2 is Haro, the Balearic Islands of Spain. Now, Haro is a very quiet yet traditional Majorcan town, and it's burrowed in a peaceful valley just south of the Sierra de Tramontana. Many of the streets feature the blonde stone architecture, typical of the traditional mountain villages on the island, and it makes it a very pretty place to visit. So there's very little sign of tourism in Haro. The town has managed to retain its traditional charm, and it offers that relaxing pace of life, which I think is great for a holiday weekend. So it's mainly used as a base for the outdoorsy types, keen to explore the Sierra de Tramontana, either by foot or by bike. So if you are heading to Palma, Mallorca this year, why don't you head to Haro? It's only 30 minutes away.
Scottish Highlands. Now, what can I say about the wild wonders of the Scottish Highlands? A region where nature paints a very breathtaking masterpiece of rolling hills, ancient castles, and misty lochs. So imagine yourself wandering through landscapes full of dense heather and discovering the secrets held with timeless castles like Earlham Donan. Also present in the Scottish Highlands, with strange and very intriguing scenery, you have the Isle of Skye, a stunningly beautiful place. The highlights here are the Old Mound of Storr, a 160-foot rocky pinnacle. You have the Kerrang, deeply cut cliffs and waves of rock marching towards the sea. Let me tell you, Scottish Highland folks, explore this wonderful, untamed beauty of Scotland. Number 4, Moschenitsa, Croatia. Another hidden gem nestled high above the Adriatic coastline, and this offers a peaceful escape, especially away from the typical tourist trail that you will find in many Croatian destinations. It's a small village, quiet streets, more stone houses,
and sweeping views of the Gulf. Now, what makes this place particularly special is its unspoiled character. You'll find a mix of local traditions, clearly natural beauty everywhere, so whether you're sipping coffee at a tiny cafe or exploring the village's historic church, or even hiking the scenic trails that connect to the coast below, I'm pretty sure you'd be fully stocked with activities to do. So it's the kind of place that feels like your own little discovery, which is quite rare in Europe these days.
South of France. Now, if you're thinking about a holiday in the new year, why not head to France? In particularly the south, as it's home to some of the most delightful villages that are really worth a visit. You can walk through the old streets of Aix, feeling the history all around you. Or picture the very vivid colours of Menton's gardens and the sunny beaches of Nice. And not so far away, you can lose yourself in the beautiful landscapes of Saint-Emilion, where the vineyards stretch across the hills. Stay tuned, because I will be doing a series right at the start of the new year.
Number 6, Ile de Ré, France. Now, this destination is just off the coast of western France, and it should be high up on your list of potential destinations. It's a quaint island, and it's reached by a bridge from the mainland, and it has all the charm and that wonderful laid-back French vibe that you definitely won't receive in Paris. The many small villages and towns are peppered with candy-coloured townhouses, and the marinas are full of those stylish yachts. But everywhere you turn, you'll find pavement bistros serving nice French food, and you can spend your days cycling round to the various vineyards if you enjoy wine tasting. But if you are a foodie, don't forget to check out the best oyster shacks on the island. You see, the families cultivate the oysters on a tiny scale, and they serve them at picnic tables outside around those little wooden shacks. This is a great destination that you should try this year.
Next up is a part of the world which I'm pretty sure you will be excited about: Cyclades.
Now, the Cyclades are a cluster of islands in Greece, a particular part of Greece, and a very popular one it seems, as here you'll be able to check out the whitewashed buildings against the deep blue sea of the Aegean. Narrow winding streets, all leading to those hidden gems, especially the iconic blue dome churches of Santorini. Probably the most busiest part of the Cyclades. But also you have the vibrant nightlife of Mykonos. But my favourites are Syros, because it has amazing scenery that combines Cycladic and Venetian architecture. It's also good for families. And of course, Naxos, because it's relatively quiet compared to Mykonos and Santorini. So if you're looking for a taste of Greek paradise, beautiful crystalline waters, wonderful weather, this is one of my favourite islands you should visit.
Number 8, Örebro, Sweden. Now, right in the heart of Sweden, probably a country that you're not visiting enough, you will find a beautiful city called Örebro. And it feels like a perfect mix of history and a lot of charm. So the standout feature here is the Örebro Castle, a centuries-old fortress that's surrounded by a peaceful moat. So walking through its halls will feel like stepping back in time, and the views of the city from the towers are incredible. There are other activities you can do on your trip to Sweden. Nearby there's an open-air museum, and it offers a quieter glimpse into the past. The cobblestone streets, the old wooden houses, and plenty of local shops, where you might feel like you've wandered into another era. And for a relaxing afternoon, you can head to the park, which is actually one of Sweden's most beautiful parks. So it's the kind of place where you can relax by the river, have something to eat, or simply enjoy the flowers in bloom. And this destination you can definitely head to in the summer. And finally, we're heading to the beautiful country of Ireland and for those scenic drives. For those of you who love to hire a car and enjoy the freedom of the country, the scenic photo opportunities just keep coming on the 112-mile ring of Kerry, one of Ireland's most celebrated touring routes. So this is a great destination to head to that you probably wouldn't have thought of. The Ring of Kerry is a wonderful opportunity to enjoy some of Ireland's countryside. Number 10. The Shetland Islands, Scotland. So the Shetland Islands are an incredible destination that you should visit. It's a unique mix of Scottish and Nordic culture. Located just beyond the northern tip of the British Isles, right in the North Sea. So this remote archipelago is known for its untouched beaches, the rich wildlife, and plenty of historic archaeological sites. So why would you visit? I mean, there are very few places in the UK that feel as immediately Viking as Shetland, where the Norse-inspired place's name gives it an immediate sense of a long Scandinavian influence. So make sure that you consider basing yourself in Lerwick. It's the Shetland's main town, and there are plenty of cozy accommodation and easy access to the island's top attractions. And I guarantee you will be very impressed. And there you have it, folks, my choice for some really interesting destinations for you to head to in the new year.